Good night everyone, today is Thursday and we're gonna go with a daily technical video day. Guys, let's start saying that we haven't sent a trade since Monday. The reason being is because we want to have a real bias of the market. We have given some recommendation on trades, but we hasn't taken any official trade. But the trades we come, guys, you know that we send a lot of trades, but we were not sure about the overall path in the market. So we would rather go a little quiet for a while until we have a better handle of a better idea of buyers in reference to the overall market. So let's start with it. Now, we did a small video today, an intraday video talking about the dollar. Now we're going to start with the euro right here, and we're going to go a little deep on the euro so you guys get what we're thinking overall about the euro. The euro, again, for a scenario. I'm going to start for the most bullish to the less bullish of their scenario. The most bullish, 1, 2, 1, 2, higher. That's the most bullish. 2, 152. The second bullish, in other words, the less bullish is gonna go like this. Is the triangle, and it goes. Is WSY, then this is A, this is B, and then we're gonna go the C to around 147 area. That's the second less bullish, or the second more bullish. Now another bullish one, the one that you see right here, this S is gonna be here and right here, and then it goes A, B, C, D. Is gonna go lower than E, and from there bullish to 152, 154. So we got three bullish scenarios: the triangle, the double zigzag, and the one that they end here and it goes 1, 2, 1, 2 and higher. Now there is a bearish scenario, which is a bearish triangle, when you got W and then you got A, B, C, a D, and a E ended. What I don't like about that one is that this move right here, it looks correct so far. So what we need is right there. What we need there is technically more to the downside. So that's the less likely scenario, but it's also possible. If it's gonna be a bearish scenario on the euro, I believe is that it's gonna be a move higher to around 147 and then lower. 147 and then lower. That's the bearish scenario. Now, in the short time frame of the euro, we see this. We see that the move from the draw is in 1, 2, 3. The structure looks corrective, but we cannot deny two scenarios. The first scenario is that this is W already. It's gonna trade in the S right here in 3 ways and lower tomorrow. That scenario is the bullish one in some degrees, or the E way, do not matter. In that case, 142.60 should be huge. The other scenario is the E way, and then 142.32 should be in place before going higher. Now, a low today in the euro below the 142.68 without taking 143.75, that's gonna make a 5-way swing. So minimum we're gonna get 3 backs and a possible test lower. That's what we see on the euro. Now let's move on about the individual pairs. Let's start with the CAD. The CAD looks like it ended the CAD looks like it ended already the proposal weight CO4, and it's starting going higher in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 backs should be a heck of the buy right there on the CAD to a move to around 101. But that move is bullish on the dollar, but it's a terminal move, because if you take a look at the CAD in the 4-hour chart, that's the same move that started from here. So that's gonna be ending in almost 800 pip move on the CAD. So minimum 400 pips correction back. So that's gonna be dollar Windex. All right, that's the bullish or the bullish of the case. But I see the CAD in the flat, so I'm expecting more weakness on the CAD. I'm sorry, more weakness on the dollar right there. Now, this is the Euro CAD, and as you guys see, the Euro CAD, and I'm talking about the Euro CAD because of this, because we following pretty close the Euro dollar, and we following pretty close the dollar CAD. We know that the CAD is gonna get weak, so technically speaking, the CAD Windex, it looks like we're doing right here on a triangle wave 4 with another leg down here before a visit to around 144 area, or maybe a little small like a 143. But that CAD Windex, what I mean really is that the euro is gonna be stronger than the CAD. So we're spreading the CAD to trust higher. In other words, the dollar being strong against the CAD at least 200 pips. But the euro is gonna hold better against the dollar than the CAD according to this structure. So I'm thinking that possible a visit to 142.30 can be all we're gonna get in the euro dollar, guys, according to these charts. So what's gonna happen after is the euro is gonna get weaker than the CAD, right? And the CAD is gonna be stronger than the euro. So this telling me that maybe the scenario to 147 can be in place. I don't know if you understand, guys, what I'm trying to correlate here, but that's what I do. Now let's go to the commodities pairs. Let's start with the Aussie. Aussie looks to be ending a proposal 5 ways here, and I want to be clear and announce it, guys. This can be W and then ABC around here and higher to 108. That's very possible. So you don't worry about it now. What you need to worry is that 3 ways back to around 105 again, or 104.5 should be a good selling against this as an Elliott Wave edging there. You understand the point? That can be a very good selling for the C way down. The same is taking place with New Zealand. New Zealand looks like it did a 5-way move today, and now we are expecting a recovery. That's why we believe that tomorrow or later in London is going to be a risk on day. The same with the S&P. The S&P also did a 5 ways decline with a pronounced wave 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we're expecting tomorrow, risk on trade. What that means is that the dollar is gonna get weak later on tomorrow. Now we need a wave 2 with a risk on. The dollar most of the times get weak. So that's what we're expecting tomorrow. In general, guys, and finally, let me cover 2 pairs. The euro pound. As you guys knew, we like the scenario that the euro pound is in the triangle, and it was doing a flat beat right here. It's testing the low pretty good right here. It's pretty close to the lows. I mean, we're about 50 picks away from the lows. So I like it from around 86.73, like I mentioned. So let's see how it holds. But it's getting pretty close. So what this telling me is that maybe the pound is gonna get weakened than the euro if both gets weakened against the dollar. So keep that in mind, guys. And finally, let's talk about gold. Gold, it looks like ends the wave 4 correction at the 23.6, and now gold is gonna trade higher, guys. target that we can see to the upside, we can see an area around 1838, 1874, and even 1935 for gold as a target right there. Okay guys, so let's leave it there. Get back to you guys as always tomorrow. Thanks.